At 76, Henry had always prided himself on his sharp mind. He could recall childhood memories with perfect detail, recite poems from his school days, and never forgot a friend's birthday. But lately, things had changed. It started with small things, misplacing his reading glasses, forgetting the name of a neighbor, or walking into a room and not remembering why. At first, he brushed it off as normal aging. Just getting old, he told his wife, Susan, with a chuckle. But deep down, he felt uneasy. One morning, Henry went to the grocery store, a simple task he had done countless times. He had a short list: bread, milk, and eggs. But when he arrived, he found himself staring at the shelves, confused. What had he come for? He stood there, searching his mind, but it was blank. When he finally returned home, Susan noticed his pale face. "Henry, what's wrong?" I forgot why I was there," he admitted, his voice shaking. "It's happening more often, Susan. What if I'm losing my memory?" Susan squeezed his hand. "Then let's do something about it." That afternoon, they visited Dr. Reynolds, their family physician. After a few tests, the doctor sat them down. "Henry, you have mild cognitive impairment. It doesn't mean you have Alzheimer's, but it could lead to it if we don't take action now." Henry's heart pounded. "Is there anything I can do?" "Yes," Dr. Reynolds said firmly. "You can fight back. There are 3 key things you must focus on: nutrition, exercise, and mental stimulation." Henry listened carefully as the doctor explained. "Eat for your brain. A Mediterranean diet rich in leafy greens, berries, nuts, and fish could help protect memory. Cut down on processed foods and sugar," the doctor warned. "Your brain needs good fuel. Move every day. Even light exercises like walking, stretching, or dancing could increase blood flow to the brain and reduce memory decline. A strong body supports a strong mind," the doctor said. "Challenge your brain. Learning new skills, doing puzzles, or even taking up a new hobby could help create new neural connections. Your brain is like a muscle," the doctor smiled. "Use it or lose it." Henry and Susan left the clinic feeling hopeful. That night, instead of watching television, Henry picked up a crossword puzzle. The next morning, he went for a walk. He swapped his usual processed snacks for a handful of walnuts and blueberries. Weeks turned into months, and slowly, Henry noticed changes. He felt sharper, more focused, and the forgotten names and misplaced glasses became less frequent. He knew he couldn't stop time, but he could fight for his mind. One evening, as he sat beside Susan, he took her hand and whispered, "I may not remember everything in the future, but I'll always remember to try." She smiled, "And I'll be right here to help you." And so, with love, determination, and the right habits, Henry took control of his mind, one day at a time. Alzheimer's disease, often referred to simply as Alzheimer's, has been described as one of the most devastating afflictions known to humanity. It primarily affects individuals over the age of 65, and its prevalence increases significantly with age. In fact, among those aged 85 and older, 1 in 3 suffers from the disease. The Alzheimer's Association predicts that by 2050, the number of cases in the U.S. alone will rise from the current 6 million to a staggering 13 million. Similarly, according to the Chinese Alzheimer's Disease Association, China currently has around 10 million Alzheimer's patients, a figure expected to surpass 40 million by 2050. Even more concerning is the discovery that some habits, commonly believed to be beneficial, may actually contribute to the development of Alzheimer's. In this video, we will explore the latest scientific research and advancements regarding the disease, including its causes, preventive measures, and potential coping strategies. The loss of memory in the elderly. Take the case of Grandpa Lou, who is now 85 years old. His struggle with Alzheimer's began 2 decades ago, initially manifesting as mild forgetfulness before progressively worsening to the point where he could no longer care for himself. Just earlier this month, while sunbathing in the yard, his wife briefly went inside to complete some housework. When she returned, he was gone. Panicked, she called the police and alerted their children, launching an extensive search that lasted 2 full days. Then, unexpectedly, Grandpa Lou returned home on his own. He was disheveled, covered in dirt, and starving, unable to explain how he had found his way back. This was not the first time he had wandered off, but it was by far the longest he had been missing. His wife silently vowed never to leave his side again. Unfortunately, many elderly individuals suffering from Alzheimer's experience similar incidents, though not all are fortunate enough to make it home. Alzheimer's has become a critical public health issue, threatening the quality of life for millions. But what exactly causes this condition? The underlying mechanisms of Alzheimer's disease. Our brains naturally contain a protein called beta-amyloid peptide, which, as we age, can accumulate and form plaques. When these plaques reach a certain threshold, they disrupt normal neural communication, impairing cognitive functions. Additionally, excessive phosphorylation of tau proteins can lead to neurofibrillary tangles, further contributing to the deterioration of brain cells. These biological changes are hallmarks of Alzheimer's disease, gradually eroding memory, reasoning abilities, and eventually the capacity for self-care. 6 key risk factors for Alzheimer's. Once Alzheimer's develops, it is irreversible, making prevention far more effective than treatment. Researchers have identified several factors that increase the likelihood of developing the disease, some of which may come as a surprise. 1. Skipping breakfast. A study conducted in Japan followed the dietary habits of 525 elderly individuals over a 6-year period. The findings revealed that those who regularly skipped breakfast had a 4-fold higher risk of developing Alzheimer's compared to those who ate breakfast daily. Scientists believe that missing breakfast can lead to nutritional deficiencies, accelerating brain aging and cognitive decline. 2. Frequent snacking and high salt intake. Researchers also discovered a link between frequent snacking and Alzheimer's, with excessive consumption of fatty foods raising cholesterol levels and facilitating the buildup of beta-amyloid plaques in the brain. Similarly, a high salt diet can damage blood vessels in the brain, increasing blood pressure and contributing to cortical atrophy. 3. An overly restrictive diet. While light eating is often recommended for health, being too strict, especially with vegetarian diets, can be harmful. Take the case of Mrs. Wu, a 45-year-old cleaner. Over the past 6 months, she began exhibiting signs of cognitive decline, such as forgetting ingredients while cooking and struggling to use her phone. Her condition worsened until she withdrew from social interactions entirely. A hospital examination revealed symptoms of brain atrophy and early-onset dementia. Doctors attributed her condition to a severe vitamin B12 deficiency caused by her strict vegetarian diet, highlighting the importance of balanced nutrition. 4. Vitamin D deficiency. A study conducted by the University of South Australia analyzed data from 290,000 participants and found a strong correlation between vitamin D deficiency and Alzheimer's disease. Researchers estimated that maintaining adequate vitamin D levels could prevent 17% of Alzheimer's cases. As a hormone precursor, vitamin D plays a crucial role in brain health, further emphasizing the importance of proper nutrition. 5. Excessive sleep and napping. A U.S. study followed 1,165 elderly individuals over a 14-year period, tracking their sleep habits. Those who napped for more than an hour daily had a 40% higher risk of developing Alzheimer's. Scientists believe that prolonged daytime naps contribute to an accumulation of harmful proteins in the brain, impairing the neural pathways responsible for wakefulness and ultimately accelerating cognitive decline. 6. Over-cleanliness. Maintaining a clean living environment is beneficial, but excessive cleanliness can weaken the immune system. Our bodies require exposure to certain bacteria to develop robust immunity. An overly sterile environment reduces immune function, potentially accelerating neurodegeneration and increasing the risk of Alzheimer's. Recognizing early signs of Alzheimer's. Early detection can make a significant difference in managing the disease. Common warning signs include difficulty learning new information, struggles with financial planning, repetitive questioning, loss of interest in hobbies, personality changes and social withdrawal, forgetting locations and important dates, increased anxiety or irritability. If you notice these symptoms in a loved one, seeking medical evaluation as soon as possible is crucial. Lifestyle habits to reduce Alzheimer's risk. Preventing Alzheimer's requires proactive lifestyle choices. Here are some key habits that can help. Consume more fish. Omega-3 fatty acids, particularly DHA, support brain health and reduce the risk of Alzheimer's. Engage in brain exercises. Activities like Sudoku and puzzles help keep the mind sharp. Maintain a healthy weight. Obesity is linked to a higher risk of Alzheimer's, making diet and exercise essential. Practice meditation. Meditation has been shown to improve cognitive function and reduce stress. Get adequate sleep. Quality sleep, 7 to 8 hours per night, is vital for brain health. Stay socially active. Engaging with friends and family helps maintain cognitive function. Exercise regularly. Physical activity is one of the most effective ways to protect against Alzheimer's. Studies show that individuals who maintain an active lifestyle, engage in intellectual stimulation, and prioritize social interactions have a significantly lower risk of developing dementia. Alzheimer's disease is a progressive and irreversible condition, but proactive intervention can help reduce its impact. By making informed lifestyle choices and paying close attention to warning signs, we can take meaningful steps towards safeguarding our cognitive health. Caring for a loved one with Alzheimer's disease is a profound journey that requires patience, empathy, and a deep understanding of the condition. Unlike many other illnesses, Alzheimer's affects not only the patient but also the caregivers, demanding continuous adaptation as the disease progresses. The journey can be emotionally and physically draining, yet it is also an opportunity to provide love, comfort, and dignity to someone facing cognitive decline. Understanding the needs of an Alzheimer's patient. One of the first steps in effective caregiving is understanding how Alzheimer's disease impacts the brain. As the disease progresses, patients experience memory loss, confusion, difficulty in communication, and changes in behavior. They may forget familiar faces, struggle to recognize their own home, or even become agitated without apparent reason. Understanding that these behaviors are symptoms of the disease rather than intentional actions helps caregivers respond with patience and compassion. Each stage of Alzheimer's presents new challenges. In the early stage, individuals may still function independently but struggle with short-term memory loss. Caregivers can support them by creating structured routines, using reminders, and encouraging social engagement. As the disease progresses to moderate and severe stages, caregiving becomes more intensive, requiring assistance with daily tasks, personal hygiene, and safety management. Creating a safe and comfortable environment. A home that is safe and structured is essential for someone with Alzheimer's. Simple adjustments, such as installing handrails, removing tripping hazards, and labeling rooms or drawers, can make daily living more manageable. As their perception changes, they may misinterpret shadows, mirrors, or patterns on the floor, leading to anxiety or disorientation. Keeping a familiar, clutter-free environment with adequate lighting can help reduce confusion and enhance their sense of security. Moreover, it is crucial to establish a predictable routine. Individuals with Alzheimer's find comfort in familiarity, so caregivers should maintain consistency in daily schedules, from meal times to bedtime routines. Sudden changes may cause agitation, while gentle transitions can help them feel more at ease. Effective communication strategies. As Alzheimer's affects language abilities, caregivers must find alternative ways to communicate effectively. Speaking slowly, using simple sentences, and maintaining eye contact can help them better understand conversations. Nonverbal cues such as facial expressions and gentle touch also play a significant role in reassuring the patient. It is important to avoid arguing or correcting them when they forget something or express confusion. Instead of insisting on reality, caregivers can gently redirect the conversation or offer reassurance. For example, if a patient believes they need to go to work despite being retired for years, rather than contradicting them, a caregiver can say, "You worked hard for many years. It's time for you to relax now." This approach helps avoid unnecessary distress while maintaining their dignity. Managing behavioral changes. Behavioral changes, such as aggression, restlessness, and sundowning, increased agitation in the evening, are common in Alzheimer's patients. These behaviors often stem from frustration, fear, or an inability to communicate needs. Identifying triggers, such as hunger, discomfort, or overstimulation, can help caregivers prevent or de-escalate difficult situations. Engaging patients in calming activities such as listening to soothing music, looking at old photos, or taking gentle walks can help reduce anxiety. If a patient becomes agitated, it is crucial to remain calm and avoid confrontations. Speaking in a reassuring tone and redirecting their attention to a familiar activity can often diffuse tension. Encouraging independence and engagement. Despite cognitive decline, Alzheimer's patients benefit from activities that promote engagement and independence. Encouraging them to participate in simple tasks, such as folding laundry, setting the table, or watering plants, helps maintain their sense of purpose. Activities tailored to their abilities, such as art, puzzles, or music therapy, stimulate the brain and provide emotional fulfillment. Social interaction is equally vital. Even if a patient struggles with conversation, spending time with family members, pet therapy, or participating in community programs can uplift their spirits. Isolation can accelerate cognitive decline, so finding ways to keep them connected with loved ones is essential. Providing emotional support. Living with Alzheimer's can be frightening and isolating for patients. They may experience moments of awareness about their condition, leading to frustration or sadness. Caregivers play a crucial role in offering reassurance, validation, and emotional support. Simple acts of kindness, such as holding their hand, listening attentively, or offering words of encouragement, can make a profound difference in their emotional well-being. Moreover, acknowledging their feelings rather than dismissing them fosters trust. If a patient expresses sadness over forgetting a family member's name, instead of saying, "You should remember this," a caregiver can offer comfort by saying, "I know this is hard, but you are loved and we are here for you." Taking care of the caregiver. Caring for someone with Alzheimer's can be physically and emotionally exhausting. Caregivers must prioritize their own well-being to provide sustainable care. Seeking support from family members, joining caregiver support groups, and taking breaks through respite care services can help prevent burnout. Practicing self-care, such as exercising, getting enough rest, and maintaining hobbies, ensures that caregivers can continue providing compassionate care without feeling overwhelmed. Recognizing the emotional toll of caregiving and seeking professional counseling when needed is also essential for mental health. Planning for the future. As Alzheimer's progresses, long-term care decisions become necessary. Families should discuss legal and financial planning early to ensure the patient's wishes are honored. Exploring options such as in-home care, assisted living, or specialized memory care facilities allows caregivers to make informed choices that align with the patient's needs. While the journey of caring for a loved one with Alzheimer's is challenging, it is also an opportunity to provide love, dignity, and comfort. With the right approach, caregivers can create a nurturing environment that enhances the quality of life for both the patient and themselves. By embracing patience, education, and emotional resilience, families can navigate the complexities of Alzheimer's care with compassion and strength. Maintaining brain health and preventing Alzheimer's disease require a combination of lifestyle choices, proactive measures, and a strong understanding of how cognitive decline can be slowed or even avoided. While no cure currently exists for Alzheimer's, research suggests that certain habits and practices can significantly reduce the risk of developing the disease and help maintain cognitive function well into old age. One of the key factors in preventing Alzheimer's is maintaining a healthy diet. The brain relies on proper nutrition to function optimally, and studies have shown that a diet rich in antioxidants, healthy fats, and essential nutrients can protect brain cells from damage. The Mediterranean diet, for example, has been widely praised for its neuroprotective benefits. This diet consists of plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, and healthy fats like olive oil and nuts. It also emphasizes lean proteins, particularly fish rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which have been found to reduce inflammation and promote brain health. Additionally, incorporating foods like blueberries, turmeric, dark chocolate, and green tea can provide powerful antioxidants that help combat oxidative stress in the brain. Beyond diet, regular physical activity is another crucial component of Alzheimer's prevention. Exercise improves blood flow to the brain, promotes the growth of new neurons, and reduces inflammation. Studies have found that individuals who engage in moderate to vigorous exercise several times a week have a lower risk of cognitive decline. Activities such as brisk walking, swimming, dancing, or strength training can contribute to overall brain health. Yoga and Tai Chi in particular have also been shown to improve cognitive function by reducing stress and enhancing focus. Mental stimulation plays a vital role in keeping the brain sharp. Engaging in activities that challenge the brain, such as reading, puzzles, learning a new language, or playing musical instruments, can strengthen neural connections and delay cognitive decline. Lifelong learning, whether through formal education or self-directed studies, has been linked to lower risks of dementia. Additionally, social engagement is just as important as mental stimulation. Regular interaction with family, friends, and community groups helps keep the mind active and reduces the risk of isolation, which has been associated with an increased likelihood of Alzheimer's. Sleep is another often overlooked aspect of brain health. Poor sleep quality and sleep disorders, such as sleep apnea, have been linked to an increased risk of Alzheimer's. During sleep, the brain clears out toxins and repairs itself, making restful sleep essential for cognitive function. Experts recommend aiming for 7 to 9 hours of uninterrupted sleep per night. Establishing a consistent sleep routine, avoiding screen time before bed, and managing stress levels can help improve sleep quality and promote overall well-being. Chronic stress is known to have a detrimental effect on brain health. High levels of stress and anxiety can accelerate cognitive decline by increasing the production of harmful stress hormones like cortisol. Practicing stress-reducing techniques, such as meditation, deep breathing, and mindfulness, can help protect brain health. Engaging in hobbies, spending time in nature, and fostering positive relationships are additional ways to manage stress effectively. Another important factor in Alzheimer's prevention is managing cardiovascular health. Conditions such as high blood pressure, diabetes, and high cholesterol can negatively impact brain function and increase the risk of dementia. Maintaining a healthy weight, avoiding excessive alcohol consumption, and quitting smoking are all essential steps in reducing cardiovascular risks. Regular checkups and medical screenings can help detect and manage potential health issues before they become severe. Recent research has also highlighted the potential role of gut health in brain function. The gut-brain connection suggests that a healthy microbiome may play a role in preventing neurodegenerative diseases. Consuming probiotic-rich foods like yogurt, kefir, and fermented vegetables can promote gut health, which in turn may benefit cognitive function. Technological advancements and medical research continue to shed light on new ways to combat Alzheimer's. Scientists are exploring potential treatments, including drugs that target amyloid plaques and tau tangles, which are hallmarks of Alzheimer's disease. Additionally, advancements in early detection methods such as brain imaging and genetic testing offer hope for identifying at-risk individuals before symptoms appear. In conclusion, while Alzheimer's disease remains a complex and challenging condition, there are numerous proactive steps individuals can take to protect brain health and reduce the risk of cognitive decline. By adopting a brain-healthy lifestyle that includes a balanced diet, regular physical and mental exercise, stress management, and proper sleep, individuals can significantly improve their chances of maintaining cognitive function as they age. As research continues to evolve, the future holds promise for even more effective strategies in the fight against Alzheimer's. That's all for today's discussion. Thank you for watching, and we hope you found this information valuable. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so we can continue to bring you insightful content every day. Let's grow, learn, and support each other as we navigate life together. See you next time.